Hello, welcome to another episode review of Eastenders for 11th October 2022. Here we have Kat in a care home, and Alfie turns out the woman that walked to the Vic yesterday's episode, so on the 10th, wasn't the woman that Alfie's getting married to, apparently. So he's getting married to some elderly lady. They're in a care home, the elderly lady obviously lives in a care home. Kat's obviously shocked. It was weird because we thought, well, as viewers, they don't think Alfie was getting married to her because obviously for the money, maybe she has some inheritance that if Alfie marries her, he can inherit as a lawful spouse. It wasn't that. It turns out it was just to make an elderly lady happy, and he's gonna fake a wedding, and everyone's on board as well. So all the care home staff as well, and the lady, the care home staff. I think her name I forgot begins with an R, but I remember she was in. Her face was so familiar, so I actually googled, and she's from Hollyoaks. She's played Jennifer Bidal, or not played Jennifer. She is Jennifer Bidal, but I forgot what character she played. But yeah, she's definitely from Hollyoaks, and very interesting to have her in. I think I remember her being a great actress. I do hope Alfie gets with her because that would make Kat realize or make her treat Alfie a bit better, because I don't think Alfie's ever treated Alfie as nice as she could, let's put it like that, because she treats Phil very nice. And even though Phil has everyone knows what Phil's like, and the fact that Kat's treated Phil way 100 times better than Alfie. I know Alfie's a bit of a dumb idiot, as they would probably all agree, but I do think that Phil's got the royal treatment from Kat. And even though Kat, you can tell she clearly likes Alfie better, but she just never respected Alfie. So I don't know. I feel like there's that lacking, but Alfie just doesn't seem to mind. But she never gives a break to Alfie, so it's never going to really work, is it? If someone's being kind of stubborn and you can't, the more you're begging to be with someone, you're just going to throw them off even more. I don't know if Alfie's plan is working or not, to be honest. Let me know what you think, guys, if it's really working, him running around, grand gestures and everything. I believe Alfie, what he's doing with with his extracurricular activities like his job and the good that he's doing, that's very good. But running around chasing after Kat when she's already engaged to Phil, I don't think that's going to go down well, to be honest. Especially even if he manages to win Kat over, yeah, it's great for the kids, obviously having their mom and dad together again. But I don't think Alfie's going to be respected in that relationship, because he's going to always be like that. I could be wrong, but let me know what you think. I've noticed in the care home, all these the actors that are playing the residents in the care home, great actors. It's very natural as well. So that's what I've noticed. Other storylines in the yesterday's episode, Suki and looks like she's gonna go to Mumbai, India, on a business trip. We don't know if she's actually going to go for definite, because obviously Vinny's dad is going to come out, being released from prison tomorrow. That's going to be very interesting, especially Eve helping Suki. I think Eve should just focus on her date rather than just keep chasing after Suki. But then again, she probably can't help it. Who she falls for, I don't know what she really sees in Suki. I do think Suki, although she's genuine about her feelings, I do think it's gonna always be centered around Suki. If Eve does end up going for Suki, and Suki again accepts the relationship and everything, I do think it's gonna be very one-sided, where Eve's always gonna be serving Suki. I could be wrong, but that's just how it is for the time being anyway. Suki is probably not going to do much for Eve. But Eve just looks happy just being at service to Suki. If Suki lets her to go the full way. It's weird. I think Eve and Alfie, they're kind of alike, the male and female version. And I do feel sorry for both of them, to be honest. Amy and Denzel. That's an interesting one, because obviously I like how they're doing the storyline for the kids, and how they're obviously what's the situation for them at school nowadays. It's very interesting, and I think Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a little bit tough because don't forget, Amy was grown up in a household probably treated like a princess, and she's had it hard as well because obviously her mum passed away when she was a child. So yeah, things are gonna be difficult, I think, and obviously with her dad just overprotective and everything, I think it's not gonna be an easy one for Denzel. I reckon. Um, I think they have great chemistry. They both get along. You can tell they're a good fit together. But yeah, but there's gonna be some obstacles. That's just my thinking. And obviously it's got that mate Nugget, and then you got Kat's son Tommy, and Stacey's daughter as well, Lily. I think they're a bit of a bad bunch as well because obviously they just need to get on with their own lives and rather than being jealous or, I mean, I think they need their own focus as well. Tommy was good, so obviously he's hanging out with the wrong group. So that's why he's getting, yeah, he's been like this. I think that is it for now. Oh yeah, there's Chelsea's having issues with money. Obviously, she's paying the mortgage and whatnot. I think going back, I don't know if you guys remember, Whitney's the one that really wanted to live in Gray's old house. So I do think Whitney is, I don't know, she's just very involved and very influential as well for some reason. Um, I feel like she needs some focus in her life or independence as well, rather than just being kind of like interfering with other people's lives and kind of influencing their decisions. And obviously now Chelsea's struggling to pay the bills because of Whitney when she was kind of like almost forcing Chelsea to kind of go in and live there. You know, when Chelsea had a place with her mum. It's a weird one, and obviously Jack's trying to help her out as well. I don't know how that's going to all go out. I think there's going to be a mess because Jack's going to give her the money. It is going to be a bit of a mess secretly, and Denise is going to find out. Something's going to happen. Put it like that. I could just put my my money on that. Something is definitely going to happen with the Denise, Jack, and Chelsea household. And even then, she saw the money being handed over by Jack to Chelsea. I don't know, Whitney's just, even though she's young, they're just making her into like an old aunt that can't stop poking her nose in. But yeah, anyway, it's a great episode. I do like the fact that EastEnders are showing a lot of storylines, a lot of different scenes, different characters every day. That's really good. Let me know what you think. Add your comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.